here's what we have. We've got bay leaves. Now I'm choosing all organic products. We're going to take 2 bay leaves, 2 sprigs at a time. I got those at Fresh Market. I've got some organic carrots. I'm going to take 2 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 cups of beef stock, 2 cups of Meiomi wine. Now this wine is in a split and it's exactly 2 cups. Then we have Hunt's tomato sauce or tomato paste. We've got some olive oil, potatoes for later, asparagus tips. Now remember, when you get your asparagus tips, go ahead and cut the ends off and put them in a bowl of water in your fridge. That way they'll stay fresh. And then we've got Fresh Market ribs. They're $21.45 for 6 ribs. That's nothing. They are prime from Fresh Market. Let's take a look at these ribs. I want to come up here, Sophie. We're going to look at the ribs, and you can see right through there, can't you? That new camera. These are prime. Oh man. These are prime short ribs. They're shorter than I normally see. Very nice. And these are prime. A big difference from the Walmart ones. You can see there will be a lot of fat in the Walmart ones, and who knows what they are. So here we go, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to salt and pepper these and then start searing them. Shine right down in that pan, Sophie. And so what we're going to do is we're going to brown these. Now my stove is on a slant, so I'm constantly going to move it from one side to the other. And we're going to brown these on all sides and then transfer them back to this little grid right here and then start cooking. You can show them this grid, yeah, that one. And then start cooking. So we'll see in just a little bit. Alright, so tossing this hardly took any time at all. You just want to do a little seal on them. Okay, that's what's going to seal in that tenderness. So we're going to transfer these to that. You can show right over there. They're all good. And I did only turn that up to 6 on the thing. You don't need to go any higher. There we go. There. And there. Next step, we're going to throw in the onions and the garlic. Now the onions are probably going to practically disintegrate by the time this is done. Let me get a wooden spoon. Might not want to scratch it. Alright, so we're going to cook this for 2 minutes. Can you see? Is it good on there? And it's got all that beef flavor. It's already smelling amazing. You smell that? Oh, that garlic. That's right. All right, you got to really move this around. You do not want the garlic to break or get burnt. All right, it's cooking really nice. I've got it on 5 right now. I think that's good. 2 minutes. All right, not get too crazy with this. Now let's go ahead and put the onions and carrots in. And we're going to cook these onions and carrots. This is really a classic start to any dish. The onions, carrots, celery. And we're going to cook this till the carrots get about tender, like I think about 5 minutes. And I'll see you in just a little bit. Keep stirring and get it off the sides. Nice sauce. All right. Alright, and it's been about 3 minutes maybe. Look, it's looking pretty good. Go in the middle. You gotta get it all. Yeah, there you go. I got this on 3 now. These pans will retain that heat. Alright, now switch with me. Here, I'm gonna start putting it all together. Got it? Okay. You can almost smell the carrot starting to sweeten up. And this looks really good. Now we're going to add the tomato paste. I like Hunt's tomato paste. It's just it's a bright paste. It's a bright sauce. I've tried all the other ones. I don't know their names, but Hunt's is, man, it's really consistent. So we want to cook the tomato paste a little bit into, look at that. Now you can smell the tomato paste coming out. So we're going to cook that for a minute. And guess what we're going to do now? It's really not that hard. So we got the broth. Let's put the wine in first. Now this is too, yeah, that's good. It's still going. All right, ready? Here's the wine. I'm going to turn it up to 5. Wine. Broth. All right, the thyme, the 2 bay leaves. Oh, you got that over, can they see it? Look at that. Wow. Okay.
I can't see.
Now we're gonna put the short ribs in here. There. And this is supposed to be, the short ribs are supposed to be submerged. I'm not adding water. I'm going to add some more beef stock until I see that everything is covered. It may depend on what kind of pan you have. And here we are. And you're not going to believe it, we're done. We're going to cook this at 325 for 3 hours. Let's put it in the oven. If you want to back up really carefully, honey. We're going to put it in the oven. Right in the center, right in the middle of the rack. And we're going to see you in 3 hours. All right, so here we are. It's been sitting about 20 minutes. We've got our potatoes in here. And if you could just shine in there for a second. Just some little potatoes I roasted. So we can turn that off. Let's open this up. Come on up over here. And there is the beef short rib. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull this off. Pull these out and put them right here with the bone. As you can see, they're super tender. Super tender. We want to keep that bone in for basically the presentation. Beautiful looking, and oh, I lost a bone there. I mean, it's just literally falling off the bone. Falling off the bone. There's that sprig. We wanted to get that out of there anyway. And then there's 2 bay leaves in here that we're going to want to take out. There they are. Now we'll cover this, keep them warm, and what we're going to do here is take a look at the liquid. They're really, since they're prime, I'm looking for, I don't think there's a lot of grease. There really isn't a lot of grease in here, okay? So what we're going to do, it's too thin, what we're going to do is thicken it, and what I've thickened it with is cornstarch and beef stock. Can you shine that over here, honey? Cornstarch, beef stock. So 2 tablespoons of beef stock. We're not adding any water to this. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And we're going to thicken this sauce. with that. There we go. And it's going to cook and be nice and thick. Naturally, I've got it on about 4. And it will not take long. I don't know why I'm using that. I should be using the wooden spoon. There we go. It's thickening nice. Does that look good, Soph?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we're ready. Look at it. It just thickened up. And this remains gluten-free. Gluten-free. All right, here we go. And we're going to plate this up. I'm going to show you how to plate it. Turn that off. Move this back. I've got my asparagus just steamed a little bit, bright green. And move this back, not boiling anymore. And I'll show you how to plate this up. I'm gonna vacuum out there. So we got potatoes. 1, 2, 3. These little golden, bite-sized Yukon potatoes. Nothing too fancy. Just something simple. We're going to take a short rib and put it right on top. We're going to take a couple asparagus right there. A little bit of parsley. And last but not least, we're gonna do this. And there you have it. Braised beef short rib from Al's Cafe. Thanks for stopping by.